There is an extremely important part of the Florida purchase agreement that a lot of sellers don't look at. So you have these three sections here, and it says the buyer may assign the contract to be released from liability. They may assign the contract and not released from liability, or they may not assign the contract. That last one is the one you should check. So the first two actually allow the buyer to go ahead and have someone else purchase instead of them. And then the final one says if they're the one signing, they're the one buying. Now, a lot of people would think, well, why would somebody sign a purchase agreement if they don't actually plan on buying the house? So there's usually one of two reasons for this. The first is that they actually do have the money to buy it, but they want to actually put it into an LLC before they close. But the other one, which is the more common one, is that they're actually going to assign the contract. It's called wholesaling. So now what they've done is they've locked your house under contract. You don't show it, you can't accept any other offers, and then they offer you cash, but the cash is usually done in the form of a hard money loan that they send over because they don't actually have the money. And so what they're going to do is say that you're on market for $400,000 and you can't sell it, you're frustrated, you're ready to get out, and they offer you $350,000 cash. You go, okay, fine, you know what, I'll take it. Well, then what they do, now that they've locked your house under contract for the inspection period, because in Florida, you can cancel for any reason basically whatsoever during your inspection period. So they'll do a long inspection period, usually a minimum of 10 days, and during that time period, they send out mass emails to their other investors to try and get one of them to buy it for higher than what they've basically locked it under contract for. So if they've locked it in for $350,000, they might try and sell it for as high as $375,000 or $360,000. So now what happens is that they give them basically the ability to close on the house at that price. So you listed it at $400,000, they haggled you down to $350,000, then they haggled some other investor up to $360,000. So then at closing, you get paid $350,000, and then they own it for a millisecond, and then that other investor buys it for them for $360,000. And then they net the $10,000 profit. So that's how that works with wholesaling. So always keep an eye on this because it's very important, because a lot of people, what happens is they get locked under contract, and then on day 10 of the inspection period, they get a cancellation because the wholesaler couldn't find anyone else to buy it, and they don't have the money to purchase it themselves. This is very popular because you don't need a real estate license. All you do is pounding phones and sending in crap offers to other agents in the hope that one of them bites, and then you could turn a quick buck.